Today we are tying one of the simplest streamers in my fly box, but also might be one of the most effective, and that is the golden retriever. I initially encountered this pattern at a fly shop in Maine and bought a few of them. We were fishing for landlocked salmon and brook trout, and it definitely caught plenty of both. And ever since then, I brought it home here in north central Pennsylvania to fish, and it has been great for bass, trout, and panfish of all species. So today we're going to tie this in a size 8. This is a 4X long streamer hook, model 24 from Wholesale Fly Company, and I'm going to start with some red Semperfly classic wax thread. Get that attached to the hook. The hardest part of tying this fly might be settling on which brand of marabou tail that you want to tie with, because gold from brand to brand, there's quite a bit of variation in the colors. You get some that are just like bright glowing gold, you get some that's more like ginger color, and some that's more tan. And in this particular case, I've settled on the Nature Spirit Fish Hunter Marabou, and this is burnished golden tan, and it just most closely matches the flies that I bought in Maine that work so well and have continued to work here. So I'm gonna measure out a tail approximately a little over 1 hook length and attach that. In this case, I'm gonna take my wraps clear up almost to the bead before I trim that. This just gives me a nice thicker underbody, and now we're just going to cover that all with thread. And this is going to take a while. Now you can see one of the advantages of tying off the butts of the marabou so close to the bead is it provides a nice level body. So if I cut that marabou, right in here, you'd have a noticeable taper right there. It just, not that it wouldn't catch as many fish, but it just wouldn't maybe look as nice to the eye. Sort of hackle this fly, we're using golden Estaz. This is standard size. And I'm going to pull off some fibers from the tip to expose that cord underneath, and I'm going to tie that in. Okay, now when you wrap the Estaz, you'll notice that it has a grain to it. So when I go counterclockwise, you'll see that the fibers want to point toward the bead. They want to point toward the front of the hook. But however, if we counter wrap, or clockwise wrap I should say, you can see the fibers wanting to lay backwards. So that's what we're going to do. I'm a pretty open spiral wraps. You don't want these real tight and touching because you want that red thread body to shine through. Okay. Then we're going to create a pretty thick head. A nice red collar, kind of a hot spot, and finish the fly. I'm gonna top it off with some head cement. And there we go. There is a golden retriever streamer. Like I said, this really worked well on landlocked salmon and brook trout in Maine, and it has worked well on smallmouth, panfish, and trout here in Pennsylvania. Tie these up. I like them in sizes 6 down to size 10, and go catch some fish. Thanks for watching.